Hello and welcome to the Good Imaginations podcast. Tonight we will journey to the ship's prow, where you can unwind, reorient yourself, and if you would like, fall fast asleep. Before we begin our adventure, make sure you're settled. If you are seated, get comfortable. Listen to your spine and relax your shoulders. If you are lying down, get your covers and pillow where you want them. Create your nest. Very good. Now, take 3 deep breaths with me in preparation for the journey ahead. Let go of your day and travel to a vacation for your mind. Imagine with me. See, smell, and be present. Breathe with me. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Slow and even. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Now, shut your eyes, and let's drift off to the site of tonight's adventure. It is night, and you wander barefoot across the deck of the ship. The night is cool, but not cold, and you hug your blue silk cloak around your shoulders. Your friends, your fellow voyagers on this important journey, are all below. They're enjoying a good meal and will soon transition to songs or games or stories, with the orange light of the ship lanterns swinging back and forth across their faces. You are not ready to join them, however. Not yet. Perhaps soon. You need a moment to yourself, which is why you climbed the ladder out into the night air. You nod at the night watchman, and you hurry to the prow of the ship. Stars. Empty, dark sea. The nothingness takes your breath away. If you've been waiting all your life for space to think, you have it now. You have endless space to fill up with your own emotions. Your ship is a beautiful thing, with green painted bulwarks and a purple and golden sail that crackles in the wind. The ship's prow is carved, shaped like an explosion of shooting stars, each flurry and tiny wooden star carved to perfection. You climb out onto it. The top is smooth, comfortable for sitting on, and it feels a bit like riding a horse, or perhaps a goat, or a broom. That's it. A broom. You feel like a witch or wizard riding something powerful, with nothing in front of you but the sky and the sea. And there is nothing in front of you but sky, just glittering black. Black is such a beautiful color. The ship dips down into the water, then coasts a new wave, and the rhythmic lurch of it is both exciting and soothing. The ocean sprays up at your face each time the ship plunges down, and the spattering of it is like rain. Gentle, spring, promising rain. You find it refreshing on your face. It wakes your hands up a little. You hug the prow of the ship and stare out. Your stomach flurries with excitement, with adventure, with longing for the unknown. You love the motion of the ship, back and forth, up and down. You get lost in it. You stare at the stars, and they seem to eddy in your vision. There are so many of them, spirals and swirls, some penetratingly bright stars, some like mere glitter. You could stare at them for hours, really. The stars seem almost like your normal thoughts, your normal day, your normal worries. Usually these things are so bright they hurt your eyes. Your cares often surround you, up close and glaring, like a hot, sunny day. Here, you feel as if you've stepped into another world, one velvety black and cool and silent, and you can appraise your worries from afar. You see them clearly, tiny specks, insubstantial. You have stepped outside of them. A kind of wistfulness fills you. It's so good to lie here, surrounded by the piercing brightness of the stars, and to think, to feel what you're really feeling. To pause from the reality of your life and simply feel the good and the bad that is trying to get out. You take 3 deep breaths, and you feel the honesty of your own heart. The plain reality of what's going on inside of you. You breathe deep. 1. 2. 3. And really, most of your worries are small, pinpricks, tiny stars. When faced with an eternity like this, you feel whole, like the fickle bits have been swept away by the immensity of the ocean. Here, in nature, where nothing matters except to gaze and drink and gaze again, you know that you belong, that you are part of something, that peace is not so very far away as you think. You sit up and you dangle your legs. You listen to the sails of the ship crackle behind you. The wind shudders in the wood, and you hear the ship heave and moan. It's a slow, easy sound, a quiet, drawn-out creak, like the ship is an old gruff tree, stating his opinion as he journeys across the ocean. There's music to the ruffling and sighing of the ship, like it has bones, like it has life. You think of the cool nothingness above you, the endlessness of the sky, and then you turn your thoughts towards the ocean below. So much life exists below you. It's like an alien world, isn't it? You can go swimming at the beaches and see the bright copper-headed fish, the black and yellow striped eels, the curling, waving, bright pink anemones. Out here, however, who knows what's under the water? Entire cities, populated by mer-people, forests of kelp, whales and their families, unknown creatures with eyes like flame. It's all so unknown. It makes you feel alight. You think of the cool, spinning forests of seaweed, and your stomach tightens as you realize you are not sailing over water. You are sailing over another world. There is so much to explore, so much unknown. For now, however, you think you will climb off the ship's prow and go back into the warm belly of the ship. You will lie down in your canvas hammock. You will banter with your friends. They will try to persuade you to play a game. You will hear the sound of the waves crash against the bottom of the ship, and you will think of those 2 worlds, the eternity of stars and the unknowable ocean that surround your tiny vessel on every side. You are comforted. You know now that you are not trapped. Your life is infinite.